excited because today I am doing a full face get ready with me, full face of first impressions. I can't even freaking talk. Girl, I had major FOMO about the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. When I was in Florida, I wanted to get it, but I was like, girl, you have enough makeup, like you don't need it. And then when I got home, I was like, no, I freaking need it. And so that is what I used to create this eye look, and I am freaking obsessed. I want to say about 90% of the new things that I used today were first time uses for me, so it's so exciting to try something new with you guys on camera. I loved it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this video. I hope you guys love it, and let's get ready. Okay guys, so I'm going to be using the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. Now that I have it, I am so excited to use it. So I don't know if I'm going to go with a spotlight eye or something more natural, but I am going to take this shade right here called Bon Fresco and start applying this kind of in the transition area. It's pretty. It's a lavender dusty rose color. And I'm going to go ahead with burnt orange and raw sienna. There's a lot of kickback with this, that's one thing I will say. And I'm going to just put that also kind of in the transition area. I'm going to take some of this shade right here called Real Girl, and I'm going to start applying that as well a little bit lower in the crease. And I'm also going to use a smaller brush to do this. This one is going to start to bring in those red tones, and I'm going to bring it all the way in. Now I'm just packing on colors and we'll see where it goes. Let's take a little bit of this shade here. I think it's red ochre. It says burgundy color, and let's just add that just right to the outer corners. And then it's like my last chance before I know what I'm going to do. And then after everything, I'm going to go like this. You know, just to make sure everything's blending. Okay, on an itty bitty brush, I'm gonna start taking a mixture of Love Letter, red ochre, and Venetian red because I'm gonna do a spotlight eye, I think, and so I'm gonna start by placing that on the outer corner here. And I'm also gonna place this on the front of the lid. These shadows blend so beautifully. Taking just Venetian red now, I'm gonna go on the outer corners. Now I'm going to take the shade Vermeer and I'm going to put that on my lip. Because I'm feeling a little bit extra, I'm going to take my Dose of Colors Ideal Duo in Shao, which is like a glitter basically. So we'll do it on one eye first. It comes with this cream product. I'm just putting directly in the center. And then I'm going to use the pigment side of that duo. Just press it on. So Too Faced sent me their press package of all of their liquid liners, their sketch markers. So I'm going to go ahead and line my upper lash line using Charcoal Black, which is just a black, and we'll see how this is. This is the first time I'm using it, so we will see. So I think that worked out pretty easily. It was pretty easy to use. Let's see if it's waterproof. I'm going to apply some mascara, and then I'm going to just go ahead and put on some false lashes. I cannot find my eyelash curler. It has gone walkies on me. So the lashes I used are the Blinking Beauty number 2 lashes. They're my favorite. They're just really fluffy. And then I'm going to go ahead and use this NARS Pro Prime Line Filler for my small lines. That hopefully takes care of my small lines because they're a little bit insane. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my Becca Backlight Priming Filter. These aren't new products for me, but I'm just going to prime my face with this. Guys, it is so weird wearing false lashes again. I haven't worn false lashes in months because I've had my lash extension. For foundation, I am going to go in with one that I have used before that I really like. It is the Becca Aqua Luminous, but I'm also going to be mixing something brand new. These are the Cover Effects Custom Enhancer Drops in the shade Celestial. And then the first thing I'm going to do is take my Laura Mercier powder, and I'm going to set my small lines because this foundation, they will crease. I'm going to be taking my Laura Mercier cream contour. A trick you guys can use is, if you're new to this, just angle it from your ear, like use the side of this. Don't forget to take this up into the temple. And then I'm going to take the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I've used this a few times before. I have a whole video on this and I love this concealer. Taking it right here too. I have concealer in my hair. This concealer is a Dry Skin Lady's Dream. It blends so nicely and effortlessly. And I'm also going to go ahead and blend in the contour that we did too. Can you guys see as well? I baked my smile lines and they're already cracking. What the hell is life? I literally just need to bite the bullet and get Juvederm. I'm just so scared. I'm not scared of needles, but I'm just scared that like I don't want to make the problem worse so that like I'm doomed to like a life of fillers or something. So I'm actually gonna bake my under eye. Alright, I'm an idiot. My camera cut out when I just baked underneath my contour. So I'm coming back and I'm taking this first color in the Modern Renaissance palette. It's called Tempera. It's just a cream matte shade. Usually colors like this are usually so sheer. You have to like build them up. You can't see them on my skin tone, but this is like, damn. This is ColourPop's eyeliner. It's a dark brown called Overboard. Okay, to do the rest of the under eyes, we're gonna have to remove some of this crazy bakage. I'm gonna take these, burnt orange, and a little bit of Real Girl, and I'm gonna smudge this right underneath the lower lash line. Okay, I'm gonna take some black eyeliner pencil. This is just Ardency M1. And I'm gonna get really close, and I'm gonna smudge this underneath the lash line. Don't worry that you look a little bit crazy. I'm gonna take Love Letters and Venetian Red, and I'm gonna go right over that black. I'm going to go ahead and use the Custom Cover Effects drops. These are the enhancer drops in Sunlight and Celestial. I'm going to mix them together on the back of my hand. Holy shit, that's icy. Okay, highlight. I freaking love these. Look at how bright that is. Holy crap. These are the Becca and Jaclyn Hill split pans, so there's a blush and a highlight in here. I'm going to go ahead and use Amaretto Blush, which is kind of like a nudish shade. I always do that dumb blush smudge. Actually, before I go ahead and highlight, I'm going to use this. This was also in the press package. These are the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Slim Lights. When they're highlighting pens, I'm going to put this down the center of my nose. This is in the shade Champagne Pop, by the way. And I'm also going to use this one on my Cupid's bow. Like if you were going to put crayon on your face, this is what this feels like. It's really kind of weird. Take away what's left of the bakage. Highlight the top of the cheekbones now, just over this with the Prosecco Pop, which is the other half of this Becca split pan. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set everything with Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist. This isn't new, but I'm obsessed. Whew. I love this stuff, honestly. Lips, I'm also using a product that's new for me that I picked up in Florida. This is the Bare Minerals. It is their Gen Nude Matte Lip Color. This is in the shade Swag. But before I do that, I'm gonna line my lips with Soar Lip Liner from MAC. It smells like cake frosting, so I wanna eat it. It's a little bit more on the sheer side too.